As you sit there, feeling the weight of your body against the chair, the air brushing your skin, you can already sense that part of you that's ready to soar, like a hawk circling above a wide open valley, just waiting for the right thermal to lift you higher. Your unconscious mind is already tuning in, like a radio, picking up a signal that's been broadcasting your whole life. Faint at first, but now coming through crystal clear. And you know, don't you, how naturally you've already been doing this. Making the scary unknown shit feel like a cozy old sweater that you've worn 1,000 times. Think about it. Remember the time you walked into a room full of strangers, heart pounding like a fucking drum? But then you cracked a joke, or smiled, or just listened, and suddenly the room felt like home. That's you, already a master at turning the unfamiliar into familiar. Like a chef who takes raw, weird ingredients and whips up a dish that makes everyone's mouth water. You're unconscious. It's a goddamn genius at this. Always finding the smoothest path, like a river carving through rock, effortless, inevitable, flowing toward freedom. Now, let's paint a bigger picture, like a mural stretching across the sky of your mind. Why does this matter? Because life is a wild, untamed beast. And if you're afraid of the unfamiliar, you're going to spend your days hiding in a cage, watching the world gallop by. But when you learn to saddle the beast, to ride it with a grin, you become unstoppable. Science says your brain is wired for this. Neuroplasticity. Every time you face the unknown, your neurons fire like fireworks, building new pathways, stronger connections. It's like laying down tracks for a high-speed train. Rehearse the pattern, tell the story, walk the path, and soon, it's not just familiar, it's who you fucking are. So let's zoom in, chunk it down, get dirty with the details. How do you already do this? Every time you try something new, a recipe, a hobby, a conversation, you're stepping into the unknown and making it yours. Like that time you fumbled through a new skill. Maybe dancing or public speaking, feeling like a total dipshit at first, but then something clicked. Your body found the rhythm, your mind caught the beat, and suddenly you were moving, like you'd been doing it forever. That's your unconscious working its magic, taking the chaotic and making it smooth, like a DJ spinning a track that gets the whole crowd moving. But here's where the shit hits the fan. That sneaky fucker creeps in, whispering. What if you fail? What if they laugh? What if you're not enough? That's the old story, the limiting belief. That's been keeping you on a leash. Science tells us fear. It's just your amygdala throwing a tantrum, trying to keep you safe by keeping you small. But you know what? That fear is a signal that you're on the verge of something huge. It's like the rumble before an earthquake. Shit's about to shift, and you're the one holding the fault line. So let's reframe this with a metaphor. Slip it right past your conscious mind. Picture fear as a snarling dog at the gate of a beautiful garden. It's loud, it's scary, but it's just guarding the treasure, your growth, your freedom. A healer doesn't fight the dog. They toss the bone, pat its head, and walk right in. That's you, learning to make the unfamiliar feel like a warm hug. You're not just calming the dog for yourself. You're showing others how to do it. You're the guide, the one who holds the torch, lighting the path through the dark. So how can you do this in new ways? Start small, but dream big. Next time you're in a tough conversation, imagine you're a bridge builder, laying planks across a raging river. Pace them, mirror their tone, nod at their fears, feel their values. Maybe they value security, or respect, or just being heard. Match that, then lead them across step by step to a new perspective. Like if someone's freaking out about change, say, I get it. It's like jumping into a cold pond. Scary at first. Once you're in, it feels fucking amazing. You're already doing this. When you cheer up a friend, when you explain something to a kid, when you share a story that shifts someone's world. Why is this so important? Because the world is a fucking mess, and people are paralysed by fear of the unknown. You, being the one who makes the unfamiliar feel safe, are a goddamn game changer. Science backs this up. When you connect, when you build trust, you're spiking oxytocin, lowering cortisol, literally rewiring brains for growth and healing. You're not just changing minds, you're changing destinies. And yours. It's going to light up like a supernova. You'll walk taller, feel sharper, see opportunities where others see walls. Your intuition will hum like a finely tuned engine, guiding you through life like a GPS on steroids. Now, let's talk karma, the cause and effect of this shit. If you don't act, if you let fear keep you in the shallow end, you're going to stagnate, like a pond full of algae, choking on your own what-ifs. Relationships will fizzle, dreams will rot, and you'll be left wondering why life feels like a rerun of a shitty sitcom. But if you step up, if you embrace the unknown and guide others through it, the ripple effects are fucking epic. You'll build trust, spark inspiration, create a life where growth is as easy as breathing. People will look to you, not because you're perfect, but because you're real, raw, and unafraid to lead. So why are you afraid? Because we're all wired to crave safety, to fear the tribe's rejection. Your brain thinks, if I step out, they'll shun me. But here is the covert truth slipping into your unconscious. Their reactions, they're just their own fears, not your reality. When you pace and lead, you're not just soothing their doubts, you're hacking their neurology, creating a space where change feels safe. Confusion is your secret weapon. Throw in a metaphor, a story, a question that flips their script, and their mind opens like a flower in the sun. Like if someone's stuck and I can't change, ask, what if your life is a book and you're just one chapter away from the plot twist? That changes everything. It's playful, it's sneaky, it fucking works. The patterns that keep us stuck, scarcity, there's not enough, victimhood, life is screwing me over, perfectionism, if it's not flawless, it's trash. These are the energy vampires draining your soul, but you can interrupt them. Tell a story, paint a picture, ask a question that shakes the foundation. If someone's whining about scarcity, say, what if the universe is a fucking all-you-can-eat buffet and you just need to grab a plate? It's disarming. It's fun. It rewires their brain for possibility. And as you listen, your unconscious is already soaking this up, like a sponge drinking in water, like roots sinking into rich fertile soil. You're already noticing how you make the unfamiliar familiar every day. When you smile at a stranger, when you try something new, when you help someone else take a step. And with every breath, you can feel this settling deeper, becoming part of you, like a song that you can't stop humming. You don't need to force it. Your mind is already carving new pathways, making this effortless, natural, inevitable. Picture your future living this way. You're the one people turn to when they're scared, lost, stuck. You're the one who paints the picture, holds the bike, sings the song until they remember the words. Your relationships bloom like wildflowers. Your career surges like a rocket. Your intuition becomes a fucking superpower, guiding you like a compass through any storm. But if you don't act, you stay stuck, small, watching life pass by like a train you missed. The choice is yours, but your unconscious is already choosing growth, freedom, impact. And as you drift deeper into this moment, you can feel these beliefs locking into place, like pieces of a puzzle snapping together, forming a picture of you as the guide, the healer, the one who makes the unfamiliar feel like home. With every breath, this becomes who you are, effortlessly, powerfully, unstoppably. You've got this. The world is waiting for you to fucking shine.